Hey there, it's your dead cat pal, aka me. Intelligent Qube is a puzzle game about getting rid of, what else? Cubes! It's nice and simple, although that simplicity wears thin after a while. But before we get into that, first, a little personal history. Back in the early to mid 2000s, I played a tiny bit of this game, along with Shadow Tower, Aquanauts Holiday, and Kingsfield 2. Each of these games I could easily do an episode on, but for now, let's stick with Intelligent Qube. All these games scared me back then, and in hindsight, 2 of these kinda suck. I'm only really into Intelligent Qube and Shadow Tower anymore. Something about Intelligent Qube was off-putting. The fact that you're in a dark void on top of cubes, the music to an extent. The game over screen. Oh yeah, the game over really spooked me as a kid.
First stage.
So what exactly is the game about? Well, it's not about anything. It has no story. But the game revolves around these cubes. Each stage you have to get rid of all the cubes. But it's not that simple. Because there are 2 other cubes mixed in there. The forbidden cube is meant to be left alone. Just let it fall off the edge. The advantage cube can be used to your advantage to clear out cubes easily. Now, if you dispose of any of the forbidden cubes, a row of the cubes you have to walk on is also disposed of. Stage 1 has you with the classic gray cubes, and it's the easiest stage, letting you get a grip with the game's mechanics before squirting you with water and saying fuck your dreams. But when you don't get things right, yep, that stings. So let's talk about the presentation of the game. It's good. The music is pretty good for the most part. Stage 4's music just doesn't fit with the rest of it. It feels like something you'd hear out of Jurassic Park. But the rest of the music? My personal favorite song in the game from what I played would be from When You Inevitably Suck. But in terms of stages, Stage 1, absolute classic that. The graphics are also pretty nice. They do what they could with the hardware and the context of the game. You got reflections on cubes, making them feel pretty clean, and the overall aesthetic is pretty cool. Overall, it was a nice experience, although I got sick of it after 3 days of overplaying it. 7.5 out of 10! I don't really have an outro.